Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and welcome back to the Secondhand Collective Podcast, a podcast about Poshmark by Poshmark users. I'm a Poshmark user. My name is Stephanie, and over here is...
Also a Poshmark user.
I thought you were going to say also Stephanie, and I was like, what are you doing? I was literally about to be like, Evan! Oh, that's who this is.
I'm Evan, the one being yelled at.
I just spoiled that. Full disclosure, this is now literally our fourth time attempting to record
I don't know
this
what's
episode.
wrong with this episode.
So everybody better really love it.
Yeah, otherwise we're quitting.
Because we recorded it the first time like 2 months. No, not 2 months ago. Maybe a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
And my husband had put us on mute before he recorded, so it wasn't there. And we were like, that's fine. We're having an off day. Then we re-recorded it, and I just was like, man, we were telling so many stories on so many tangents. I didn't even want to listen to it. So I was
Which is a good sign.
I was like, we should re-record it. And then we did. And then I had my daughter with me, who's 2 months old, and she lost her mind. And we were like, let's just start over. So here we are. Fourth time.
Fourth time's
has
the
to be a charm. Today's episode is... Wow, that's weird. I felt like I was about to say a sponsored thing.
I know. I thought you were going to make a joke like today's episode is brought to you by
bad luck and misfortune. No, today's episode is a bit of like a holiday theme. It is our Poshmark wish lists. We've each made one of things that would, if there was a I'm sorry, I can't believe I'm about to say this. If there it's this bad that I'm so committed to this.
Let's hear it. I don't think I've ever seen Stephanie laugh this hard.
I think I'm just tired. Okay. I don't know if I can.
I think she's going to start crying.
Okay. I want to text it to you. Okay.
Here, go ahead and text it.
Okay. All right. I'm going to text it to you. And you read it. This is... Oh, man. Okay. Oh, if only we had music to play in the background.
I know. I'm excited. Oh my god. Okay, that's because you're tired.
It's not that funny. It really isn't funny. Okay, Evan, read it.
If there was a Poshmark Santa, this is what we'd tell him sitting on his lap. I just like your reaction more than
I don't know what made me laugh so hard. I think because I know it's so terrible. That was the worst thing.
Has tears in her eyes.
But I was just so committed to making sure it was said.
I'm glad. I'm glad we had this experience. Merry Christmas, guys. Episode's over. That was your gift.
See you in 2020. So this is what is on our Poshmark Santa list. Okay.
This is what you'd say snuggled up to Santa in
his
lap.
Okay. I know that the problem is tangents.
Whatever.
But when I was in high school, the creepy guy in our band was hired to be a mall Santa.
Ew.
And at that point, I was like, I will never take my child to a mall Santa ever.
Yeah.
And I haven't. It's been all of one Christmas and going strong. All right.
You stuck it out, haven't you?
I know. And it's $40. Did you know that?
No.
It's $40 at the mall.
If you have children listening, don't let them hear this.
Oh.
But
Not for little ears. Not for little ears.
I never believed in Santa.
You're going to have to tell me how your parents did that.
They just never... I I just never was brought up with Santa. Like, I knew people believed in him, and I made sure people knew that he was not real.
Oh, no.
Which was horrible.
Because I was hoping you weren't that and was like, well, how do I...
Well, okay. So, I mean, I didn't go out of my way, but when people are telling you that you're stupid for not believing in Santa, like, you want to tell them
You
the
just,
truth.
like, let me lay
I'm just
down
like,
the trump card.
you're stupid. You're believing your parents' lies?
Oh, my gosh.
What?
When I worked at a church, I had this, like, mini bus, and I would drive kids, like, pick them up and drive them to church. There were a couple of topics that they were not allowed to talk about on the bus because it was so long.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like a school bus, but, you know, it's like short 15-passenger bus or whatever. I couldn't, like, be a part of the conversation. And these were the things we couldn't talk about. Paul Walker, because he died. I mean,
okay.
When he died, they were, like, everyone was talking about it. And I was like, these are, like, second graders. I don't want them talking about death without an adult there to kind of help them process it. Justin Bieber, because while I worked there, that was when he, like, peed in public or something.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, we're not going to talk about that one either. And then the third one was Santa, because I was like, the church bus is not the place for everyone's dreams to fall apart.
Yeah.
Because I was also like, well, I don't want to then be like, but Jesus is real. You know? I was like, I don't
want to have that conversation.
I don't get paid enough.
You send your kids my way.
Evan will just school them.
I'll tell them. So your parents work hard for those presents. You give them credit.
I know that.
One year, probably when I was like in seventh. Sorry.
She didn't believe in Santa until she was 13.
When I was in like second grade, I told my mom, I was like, I think I'm going to believe in Santa this year. And she's like, all right, we'll see if you get presents. And I was like, no, never mind. So
that's really funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've done a really good job so far at staying on topic.
I'm really proud of us.
Okay, I'm gonna start.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually uncheck. When we did it, I checked them, and anyway. I'm gonna start with this one. This was a big one for everyone. At least one more shipping option.
Yes.
Like, I get the up to 5 pounds, but like, what if I'm selling a bralette?
It's a pretty heavy bralette.
Like the size small bralette.
Right.
I'd like to be able to not have them pay $750 for me to ship that.
Yeah. Wait, why are they paying $750?
Dude, how much does Poshmark cost?
It's like $6.79.
Well, I knew there was a 7.
Okay. Well, I did hear.
I think
that
$7 one thing
postage is going up.
Yeah.
Or shipping is going up. So
from the United States.
Yeah, I think from the
I feel
USPS.
I feel like that happens frequently, though.
Yeah, I think it's.
I think that when Poshmark started, it was like $3.99 or $4.99 shipping.
Yeah, I remember when I first started, it was $4.99, which is now our discounted shipping price.
Yeah.
But yeah,
this is
platforms do it.
This is also not on my list, but what if they did a day where it was $4.99 shipping for everyone, and they just decided to eat the cost of the $1.50 per order?
Just like one day?
Yeah.
Like a purge type day?
Yeah. You know how they there are people that do like the tax-free weekends? We don't know that because we live in the Northwest. We live like not just the Northwest, but we live like 5 minutes from Portland, which is in Oregon, which has no sales tax. But in other parts of the country where they don't have access to that all the time.
I lived in California.
They do that.
When?
I don't know.
I was never a part of it.
It's like in August or something.
Weird.
July or August. It's like a weekend where there's like tax-free shopping.
No one told me about that. I want to believe.
This is not like a Santa situation.
I want to believe. I want to have.
I do not think I made this up. So if you're listening and you know this for a fact, please tell us, or
Maybe
please tell
like
us who's
Midwest
right.
thing.
I kind of think that, but could you imagine? I mean, just imagine if, like, one day a quarter, Poshmark was like, we're going to take $1.50 of the shipping costs.
Yeah, I mean, it would be.
They'd get more sales.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, that was not on my list, but I just thought I'd tell me something on your list.
My list has gift cards.
Yes.
Yeah, let's have gift cards.
Could you buy them at the store or just online? Or does it
think,
matter?
Honestly, okay, and this just popped into my brain. You know, fourth time around, you get new ideas. I think it would be a really cool way to get people to try Poshmark.
Yeah.
You know? Like, if they see it in the store, they probably don't know what it is. But if someone gives them, like, say I was just like, here you go, guys. Merry Christmas. Here's gift cards to Poshmark. Maybe that's not the greatest example. But
No,
whatever.
I think I actually think it is.
Say I do it. And then, like, you know, they don't have to buy from me, but it kind of opens that door of them trying it without having to use any of their money.
Yeah.
And, you know.
And also because, like, right now when you're encouraging people to try it, you're like, sign up with my code.
Yeah.
And that seems very, like, MLM.
Yeah.
You know, because people are like, well, you probably get a kickback, which you do, but not enough that you, like, retire off of.
Yeah, you're not.
And it's credit to spend on the site. So it's not
anything that you're like, I need to be recruiting people.
Right. So if you just could say, hey, here's $20. I'm either going to give you a $20 Starbucks card or a $20 Poshmark card. That's brilliant. I like that idea.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. I also have more color/pattern options because I cannot tell you how many times I've struggled with coral items. I always do orange and pink.
Me too.
But then what about teal? What is teal?
What is teal?
Blue and green is what I click. And every time I'm like, I just want teal and coral. And then maybe like stripes, polka dots, chevron, plaid. I was like, why can't I think of anything else? But, you know, like some popular ones. It's been at least 2.5 years for me, and I haven't seen any other.
I don't think there's been any changes to their.
Every time there's like an update, I'm like, please, let me see. I like coral is one I think of, but I'm always like, just put teal on.
Yeah. It's a pretty common thing.
All right. What else?
I guess I'll just piggyback off of that and say more item categories. So more like jackets. I know I've listed a few like leather jackets before and they don't have that. Rompers.
Yeah, I just had this idea. What if there was a material area?
Ooh, that would be so good. Like leather, suede.
Yeah.
Cotton.
Elastane.
Nylon.
Spandex.
Polyester.
Silk.
That's it. That's all the fabrics of the world.
And we're done. But even just I mean, if they're going to limit the colors, just limit that so that it could be like popular denim. Denim jacket.
Yeah, that would be so good. I think the more categories, the better. Like, you don't have to use them all.
Right.
But, like, there's some people that are looking for specific items or specific types of items. And if they could really, like, fine-tune what they're looking for, that would be so cool.
Yeah, and also let's put hoodies. What is it? Hoodies and sweatshirts.
Oh, yeah, that's like in tops.
Let's put that in the sweaters category.
Yeah.
And you feel that way about rompers.
Rompers, yeah, they're not even there.
Rompers are in the pants.
I don't think they exist.
Jumpsuits. Oh. Yeah, they're like, I think they're in pants. Because I think they should be in dresses, and you don't think that.
I think they should be in shorts.
Rompers?
They're shorts.
What about full-length ones?
That's called a jumpsuit.
Oh, okay. So jumpsuits and rompers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think they should be in dresses.
Well, you're wrong.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying. Time for an Instagram poll.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I agree because I don't use that.
Right. Yeah. I
even I'm thinking of as I'm shopping, and I don't use it when I shop either.
No, I definitely use it when I shop.
Okay. This is why it's good that we're like so different.
Yeah.
We have like, okay. I don't think I actually had put this one on any of my previous lists.
Okay.
Saved searches or getting a search notification. Because I just feel like for as many times as I've like looked for something, I would love to be able, especially now that they're giving you these random, like, we found some items you might like. And I don't
Things
know.
you've never even looked
I don't
for.
know where they get it.
I have no idea.
But if I can legitimately say, send me anything, you know, like they already have my size. And if I were to say, like, I'm looking for a pair of, I don't even know. Well, this is one that I look for a lot. Sam Edelman mules.
Okay.
They all have, like, they have the bows on them sometimes. And I'm now into this mule thing because I just put my feet in and walk out. And I'm like, look, I'm wearing shoes. And
I did it.
I know. And I have this one pair. But I was like, yeah, I like the ones with the bows. And so if I could get a notification anytime a pair of Sam Edelman mules in my size are listed, I would be totally down for that. If I could even do it like as a digest at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, it would be like, we found 4 items matching that. And so, yeah, I just think that would be so smart.
Yeah.
Or when you log in, it's like ThreadUp does that.
Oh, okay.
Where it saves the category, like brand, size, like whatever.
I know Macari does it, but they do it in a really annoying way. It's like you just search something and then like forever they're like, hey,
yes,
there's this. And
I keep getting maternity robe. I was like on a maternity robe kick and I keep getting updates about it. And I swear I've like been like, I had my baby.
Yeah,
I don't want it.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to get rid of them. So I just turned off everything from them.
That's so smart. Okay.
Excuse me. I think discount codes, like personalized discount codes that you can create, would be super cool to like.
Give me an example.
Like, I don't know, like Christmas 50, you get 50% off an item, but all they have to do is like, I mean, you can make it whatever you want.
Oh, right. Okay.
You know, so like, say when they go to checkout, it's like if they have one item or a bundle or whatever, they type in Christmas 50 and then 50% will be taken off.
Yeah.
You know, and like they'd have to be able to like customize it, obviously, but
like my LuLaRoe sale. When I say buy one, get one free, and I do have it all the time, but people will go, well, I added them to a bundle and the discount didn't happen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, give me a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like a lot of the times, like my mom, she'll look on Poshmark sometimes. She always has me make the purchases, but she's like, oh, like I wanted to send an offer, but like I didn't know how. Like I think sometimes we forget that there's people that literally have no idea what they're doing.
Right.
Because they're new. And so I feel like making it more like you would, more like a normal
like Etsy.
online store.
Yeah.
You know, where it's like, there are some special things where like you can make offers and stuff like that, but generally it's laid out so that anyone that online shops would understand it.
Right.
You know, so.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, and especially because like so many of I feel like so many sales come from like social media.
Right.
So then you could have an Instagram post that just says use this code instead of trying to get them to click the link in your bio, which I guess they still would have to, but like then find the right items that would be a part of the sale.
Streamline, and I feel like it would cut out having to like do the work for them of doing, which is like fine, but it, like I feel like the more time that they have before making that purchase, the less likely they're going to make that purchase.
Yeah.
So if they put the stuff in the bundle and they want to get the offer, but they don't log back in until like the next day, there's a good chance they slept on it and they're like, nah, I don't need this.
Right.
You know, so I feel like the faster you can get things done, the better.
Yeah.
Because most of it is impulse shopping.
This is really crazy, but I think I remember one of the things that I had put on my previous list that I don't have now was like a clearance section. And we had, one of the times we talked about it, we kind of like piggybacked off of it and had thought about the idea of just really leaning into Poshmark being a social platform and having, because when you said that, I was thinking like, what if you could follow, like you can follow a closet now, but it's not, you don't really get updates because the whole thing is like, I'm following 157,000 closets. Like I don't get any updates, but if there was a way to like specifically say, even to receive messages or something from that closet to where you could upload a new listing that is like a sale listing, that would be like 20% off of everything in my closet for the next, you know, like flash sale or or something that would be like the next 10 people to buy from me, it's buy one, get one free.
Right.
And everybody that likes, that has favorited that shop or whatever would get that message, because then it's like combining all those things. And then we're going to Instagram now for all of those types of messages.
Right.
If they were to somehow harness that and put it on their platform, that would be like nuts.
Right. Because you could have, you could have like the main feed, very much like Instagram, where it's on the explore page.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the people that you actually follow
in
your feed.
Yeah.
So I feel like the feed should really be people that you have chosen to follow.
Yes.
And then just an explore page, which is the feed that we have now.
Yeah.
Because,
which is all based off of like things you've liked or.
Right. Yeah. It would make it a much nicer user experience, and it would make a nice buyer experience.
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay, cool. Sorry. So that was like a tangent, but here's something I really did write down.
Okay.
An auto decline.
Mm-hmm.
I would really, really, really like to never have to see a $3 offer ever again in my entire life. Ever.
Yeah.
It is the stuff that nightmares are made of for me. So I'd like to be able to say decline everything that's under $5. I mean, we're talking like a $2 difference.
Right.
But there's something about seeing a $3 offer that makes my skin just crawl. Probably because you make like 5 cents.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's like the lowest you can sell something for.
Yeah.
Yeah. And other platforms already have that.
Yeah, and
so
it's
it's
just
not that crazy of an idea.
It's like a dumb thing where I'm like, just protect your sellers from like that energy. Like, let's just focus on the positive. You don't have to choose to turn it on, but if you're like me and it just makes you so mad, that's what I think. Yeah. I could go on about that for a long time, but I'm not gonna.
We'll have a full episode of Stephanie complaining about that.
There you go.
Stay tuned.
We probably won't, just FYI. Yeah. Evan's a liar.
I am a liar. Okay. I think that sold items should automatically go to the bottom of your closet, because I don't like having sold items sprinkled within.
That you accidentally share.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that part. Yeah. I always accidentally share them. So if I could just have it where it goes down to the bottom, then I would be a much happier person. It would really just lift my spirits, Poshmark.
Yeah.
Please help me.
And then there are people like me that I'm like, meh, I don't care. You don't care about the lowball offers. I don't care about the solds. Yeah. I think they're kind of cool.
I know that, I know some people like them. It looks like there's like
activity,
competition, and like, oh, I better get that quick because people are obviously buying things. But then I'm also like, it looks like you've been active for a while.
Yeah.
Because all your sold items are just sitting there.
True. Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
I think that was it.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, that was it for me.
Wow.
And now the episode's over.
Okay, but really, I'm going to go on Poshmark and buy something from you and give you a 1-star rating. Because my last one is I want a better rating system. Because if I give you a 1-star rating, it doesn't really matter. All it does is it's like passive-aggressive jab at you. Yeah. So I just want a better rating system. And that is something that I think we could really...
And we've said before in one of our other ones where you rate the seller. Like they do on...
anything else.
Anything else? Yeah.
Literally anything else.
I know Macari does it. I don't know about you.
It just is the worst. Like, I know that it's like a fairly hassle-free system, but it's not. It like...
There's some people out there that are like, being weird and being scammy, and if there's enough people that are saying like, hey, just don't. Or I got a
3-star review one time on a Saturday morning for an item she bought on Thursday, and I could improve ship time. I was like, I literally sent it.
I didn't hand deliver it.
I sent Amazon Prime, like it was a Prime speed. And I was like, I literally couldn't have sent it any faster. Yeah. I sent it the day of. Mm-hmm. So I would just like to be able to say, like, was unhappy with the fastest shipping literally I could offer.
Right.
So anyway, whole episode about that one for sure, I think, though.
Oh, yeah, the ratings?
Yeah. Not the girl.
Okay, I was like,
I actually can tell you what she ordered. I remember I was so mad about it that I know exactly what it was.
Well, if she's a listener, we don't want to call her out.
I know, I'm not gonna. I'm just telling you, I
Okay.
know exactly what it was. Because it sold right away.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But let us know what you would want from Poshmark if there was a Poshmark Santa.
If you wanted to sit on his lap and believe into the lies, sure.
Well, I'm not saying Poshmark Santa.
I'm really fun at parties.
Oh, boy.
I'm the person that's like, do you really want to teach your kids that it's okay for someone to break and enter into your house?
Oh, side note. Okay. Last tangent of the year for everybody. Maybe not, because you can tangent. I'm just saying, hopefully this is my last tangent of the year.
Okay.
My biggest pet peeve.
Mm-hmm.
People posting pictures of their children screaming on Santa's lap. Because if he wasn't pretending to be a jolly good fellow or a jolly old man, I don't know why I said jolly good fellow, because I went jolly and he's good, apparently. If in no other world would you be like, here's a strange man, you don't want to be near him, sit on his lap.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest thing. And I'm like, dude, that's traumatizing. If my kid doesn't want to go, I'm not even going to go on a tangent because I don't want people to feel bad. It just, to me, it like, I don't know. I'm very like, let your kid say no. That's important to me. So it's hard now that I have my own child too, where I'm like, oh my gosh, don't you feel terrible that you let your kids scream and take a picture and post it on social media?
Yeah.
But they do make for funny pictures. I'll just say that.
I do take pictures when Kennedy's crying sometimes.
Can you send them to me?
I will.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm just like, you look ridiculous right now. But it's usually her being like a little turd, you know,
Right.
and just like.
But it's different than like teaching her to sit on a stranger's lap and be
there's
upset.
Definitely like the whole like teaching them it's
Boundaries?
okay to say no and boundaries and things like that are really important later on in life.
Yeah. So if you teach your child to believe in Santa, remember to teach them about personal boundaries as well.
You can give Santa a handshake.
Or a high five or nothing.
Or just yell at him from a safe distance.
Yeah. Just take your Christmas list, put it in an airplane, paper airplane, try to...
Right onto his lap.
Yeah.
Santa, he understands.
He gets it. All right, cool. So we are on social media at the SHC Podcast, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Let us know what you would want from Poshmark. If you were listening to this, if you made it past me laughing, which probably will get edited down for all of your sake.
If it does get edited down, it was at least like a minute.
It was a lot.
A minute and a half.
It was just a lot. But
it was enjoyable.
I'll send it to you as a ringtone or something. But if you were listening and you heard anything that was like, yes, or you like the gift card idea, I had never thought of that. When Evan first told me, this was like, we weren't even going to tell each other these lists in the beginning. This
whole plan, like, let's it be like a surprise.
And now I was like, oh, do you want me to help you remember what was on your list?
Yeah, now we're like an old married couple.
Yeah, we know what we're going to say. But yeah, so if you were like, man, that's a great idea or whatever, just let us know. We'd love to hear what you think would be great for the future of Poshmark. Not that we can do anything about it except be like,
Yeah, so make sure you tag Poshmark and that Mark guy. Isn't he like the CEO?
Yeah, that's his username.
Yeah.
Manish, I believe his name is.
Oh, I thought his name was Mark.
I think that's his Instagram.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Tag all the important folk.
Manish, maybe? Manish. I think it's... Tag Poshmark.
Yeah.
We all know how to spell that.
We don't. We
know who that is.
Yeah.
And leave us a 5-star review. I just told you how many stars. You can leave us any review, but this one matters. So people see it. So do it for Justin, my husband, who was the catalyst of us really needing to re-record this so many times.
I know.
He would really appreciate it.
And you can find us on Pandora.
Oh, yeah. We're on all... You took my thing. We're on all the podcast platforms, including Pandora, which if you listen on Pandora, we have so many questions. We might need to actually have an entire guest episode.
You on the show.
Yeah. Asking about your experience listening to podcasts on Pandora. Yes. So, yeah. But this is it for 2019. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
This has been quite a year.
Oh my God. I know how to end the episode.
Okay, I'm so ready. But I was just trying to be sentimental. Give me that.
Oh my God.
We met this year.
I don't do this.
Okay. Evan,
don't do this.
we met this year.
I know.
We started a podcast this year.
And now I feel like we're actually friends. I called her twice this week to be like, yo, weird things are happening in my life.
I literally was like, Justin, I feel like Evan is the kind of person I might start calling like when I just want to talk about things. So when you did it, I was like, I have to call her back.
I know. I told Jordan today, I was like, Stephanie's the best because she gets like riled up with you.
Oh,
it's not just like, it's not like, oh man, that's weird. She's like, what? That's insane. I can't believe that happened. And I'm like,
oh, yeah,
I feel so validated right now.
I am here for it.
I love it. It's the best.
So, okay. Evan knows how to end it.
Right,
this is the
guys.
last ending of.
All right.
Okay.
See you next decade, guys.
Oh, that was intense.
Pure dad right there.
Yeah.